being nowhere near where Tucker Carlson is in being the sworn enemy of lying, pomposity, smugness, and groupthink, I, Mel McGinnis here, on the Sophie Scholl Monologue, still will do my best to be a clear thinker using good judgment and sound reasoning to break down what people are using to ruin freedom and mess up what we should be as a country. Because, like Sophie Scholl, she loved her country, and so do I. And I can't stand it when I see those that will smear in order to try to make their deceptive point. What do I mean? The Washington Post featured a cartoonist who, in the cartoon, drew the trucks on the Freedom Convoy. And on each truck on that Freedom Convoy he drew, he wrote the word fascism on the side of each truck. Those truckers are not fascists. They're the ones not making the rules. It's the Trudeau government that's coming down hard on them, that's controlling them as they own their own rig. It's the Canadian government that is squeezing them with their regulations about COVID. And isn't that the example of fascism? Meaning, government will let you own something, operate something, but they control it. And those truckers have felt controlled. And as they pull into Ottawa, what does Justin Trudeau do? He escapes. He doesn't want to deal with it. He goes to a place where he's secluded and guarded by the Royal Canadian Police. See, the real fascist, in my estimation, is the government of Justin Trudeau. He says he can't be there at that rally because they're an insult to truth. When those truckers are trying to make a statement about having their nation, having their profession be freed up from what the government is trying to do against them. And it's a sorry state of affairs when a leading newspaper in our country, the Washington Post, contributes to it by putting out a cartoon which calls those truckers fascists. I take it a little bit personal because I have family members who are 18-wheeler drivers. They've driven the country. This is what they do. And I really like the point that was made. Canada can do without Justin Trudeau, but Canada cannot do without the truckers. Now we see them being made the villains. As COVID broke out, it was the truckers that kept the supply chain going. Without them, there would have been no supplies for anybody. But still, they did their work when this whole COVID thing was mysterious, when it got people very uptight. Still, they were on the job. And now, like the healthcare workers, the heroes at the beginning of COVID are now made out to be the villains. That's wrong. And I appreciate what those truckers do. I love the freedom that they represent, those people on the bridges that were cheering them along, I'm sure, in near or sub-zero temperatures, because they were with them and supported them. Those truckers, my hat's off to them. Well, Unlike Tony Kornheiser of Pardon the Interruption, my time is not up. But again, like Tony Kornheiser, I cannot promise you I'll do better the next time. Bye for now.